Hey, hi guys. Today I'm gonna actually have a rant for you. I've never actually done this, so it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, my boyfriend gave me this idea because I talk about it enough. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna be ranting about my Sephora, because if I want to really have a Sephora experience, I have to go like, what, 20 miles? 20 miles to Ontario?
It's like 35.
So like 35 miles to all the way down the hill, which would be Ontario if you know Southern California. But so it sucks. Like I'm just looking for OCC, which obsessive compulsive cosmetics. Our Sephora insists that like they don't stock it like at all. They say that they do, but it's never stocked. I have been going to the Sephora for about maybe a month now because our JCPenney just went in maybe 6 months ago, but maybe longer than that, maybe a month, maybe a year ago. But I was never really a fan of Sephora, just because it was a little bit on the expensive side, and then I found OCC and that's pretty much the only thing I buy there. So when I'm going into Sephora, I'm really just looking for OCC. So when I go in there and everything is out of stock except for like 4 things, and those 4 things are completely like filled up, it's a little annoying. And then they tell you that you just get a shipment in and it's those 4 things over and over and over again. It's pretty, yeah. The people also really, the employees, if I go in there without makeup on, like even if I just have my eyes done and no other makeup on, they'll completely ignore me. Like, I'm not there. I'm just not there. So I would have to physically go up to the counter and like talk to them and have to ask them. But if somebody else walks in after me and they have like their hair done and their makeup done and they're like carrying those expensive purses, they'll walk up to them within like 2 seconds and ask them how they're doing and like if they need help or anything. But the last couple times I think they got in trouble for ignoring customers because they've been a little bit more forthcoming. But yeah. They also kind of get mad when you ask for samples. Like, that's all you're doing there is asking for samples. But yeah, I guess some people do that. And back to OCC, they're saying the reason why that they're not getting the stuff in is because that people steal. That just doesn't make sense to me because it's the same exact things that aren't in stock. Like, I've gone in the past maybe month or 2 just for Tard, which is the black one. I've just wanted that one. I've also wanted Feathered, which I already own, but I just wanted to exchange it. So maybe a month ago she told me, just come in like a week or 2 and we'll have it in, and no, you don't. So I'm just Sephora makes me angry, so I just kind of go down the hill now because they completely ignore me, and I would stand in the same exact place for about 20 minutes not doing anything, looking at a freaking display, looking around the store for a freaking sales employee, and I can see that one is standing up at the counter, another person is doing makeup, which I can kind of understand why they're ignoring me, but when
you mentioned the lady who was doing makeup and I saw her go
oh, okay. And I can kind of understand why they're ignoring me, but like the person that's just standing up at the counter not doing anything, why have you not come over to address me? Why is it my obligation to walk up to you? That is not my job. You're getting paid to help me. So I'd rather go down the hill, which we don't have cars that have the most fantastic gas mileage, so it takes just $40 in gas to get down there. And yeah, that kind of sucks. But so I don't go to Sephora very often. Another experience was I was seeing a girl get her makeup done, and the person doing the makeup, I don't know if they're skilled or anything, if they have a license, who knows. So if you know if they have a license, please comment down below. I'd like to know. Or if they're just doing makeup on these people without licenses, certification. Anyway, she was walking around the store looking for a product to put on the girl's face, coughed into her hand, like full on, like into her hand, and just went back to doing that girl's makeup and not wash her hands, no gloves, nothing. And so I'm not getting my makeup done there. Just no, I'm definitely not getting my makeup done there. I don't really trust those people there. There are two girls there that I really like though. I don't know their names. One's Lacey. She has the same exact name as me. I don't know the other ones. I think her name's Roxy. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else. Like I said, I don't go there often, so I don't have many experiences, but the one that pissed me off the most was just them completely, blatantly ignoring me when I was standing there for frickin' 20 minutes. That pissed me off. And then I went into the mall because my JCPenney's is at a mall, so I went into the mall, came back like 30 minutes later, nobody was in the store, and I still stood there for 10 minutes before I finally left. And so, yeah, I'm not happy with that Sephora. I'm not gonna say which one it is. Maybe I will. I don't want people knowing where I live. I don't really know what else to say about that Sephora other than I wish it would change. Oh, another thing is, like, I'll put something back in the wrong spot, just kinda seeing, and like, I'll go in a week later and it's still in the exact same spot, like nothing has moved. I think that's kinda weird. Like, quality control wise, like, you would think the employees would kinda like check the displays every now and then. I mean, a week later and it's still in the same spot, that's kinda weird. That's weird. You would think that people would, at least other people would touch the item, but no. A week later and it's still there. Yeah. Because I was messing with the lip tars a while ago. And, yeah, the day that I just left, I kind of just threw them up on the display because it was pissing me off. But, yeah, I went in a week later to see if I could finally get some assistance, and they are still there, just thrown up on the display. They didn't get put back, so, yeah. I don't really like that you can't find anything because of this. Everything's just kind of there. The samples aren't refilled, like they'll just be sitting up there empty. Everything's filthy, like all the samples have makeup all over them. It's pretty gross. Like lipsticks and everything are all broken and like look like they've been chewed on, kind of.
Like every eyeshadow looks like it's been either drooled on or it's just gone.
Yeah, the eyeshadows are pretty much dropped or wet. I don't know how eyeshadow gets wet, but they manage. Quality control is pretty gross there. I haven't had a problem with the products that I've actually bought, except for that one lip tar. Okay, that's the end of my rant. I can't think of anything else, but if I do, I'll put it in the description box for you. Maybe I'll have an rant about Ulta. I haven't had too many bad experiences there. Not anything like Sephora. Sephora is bad. So, the only time that they haven't really helped me is when I don't walk in with makeup, though. If I'm wearing makeup like this, they'll help me. I just don't understand the discrimination. So, and I'm sorry about my lips. Like, I'm not even wearing lipstick right now because I was allergic to a lip gloss thing. Lipstick? Chapstick?
Chapstick.
Which I totally forgot to mention in my haul. But yes, I ended up being allergic to it. So my lips look pretty disgusting right now, if you can even tell. But I have sores all over them. But I'm gonna go. Because now I'm frustrated talking about this. So I'm gonna go. So comment down below your experiences with Sephora, Ulta, any store, really. I've heard there are pretty bad experiences with MAC. My MAC is actually pretty good. I'll get asked like 6 times by every other person there if I'm doing okay, so I'm happy with my MAC. So yeah. Yeah, just comment down below your experiences or anything. I don't care. But yeah, I'm like, subscribe, all of that. So I'll see you later.